Ever been frustrated by toll booths or worried about unpaid tolls? Stay with us as we unveil the easiest way to manage your iPass account and breeze through tolls without a hitch. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're going to completely demystify the Illinois tollway system and keep you moving. If you've ever felt overwhelmed by the technicalities of toll roads or just want to make absolutely sure you're not leaving money on the table, you're in the exact right place.
We've all been there, right? You're cruising along, enjoying the drive, and suddenly you realize you're in the express lane without a transponder, just dreading that flashing blue light. Or maybe you've been stuck behind someone frantically fishing for quarters in their cup holder. Well, we're going to break down everything you need to know to take total control of your commute.
Picture this. You're hitting the highway right at sunset, cruise control is on, and you never have to pump the brakes for a toll booth. No sudden stops, no digging around for loose change, just a totally seamless, open-road experience where everything is handled automatically in the background because your account is properly funded. That's the goal here. All right, here's our roadmap for today's explainer. First, why you need iPass. Then, setting up your account, adding funds, managing any payment issues, and finally, some pro tips for seamless travel.
Okay, Section 1. Why you need iPass, which is really the ultimate tool for seamless travel.
The contrast here is literally massive. Without iPass, you're stuck paying full cash rates and dealing with the hassle of manual invoices showing up in your mailbox. But with an active account, you instantly save 50% on every single toll on the Illinois Tollway. Literally half price, just for having the system activated. Plus, you get seamless travel across EasyPass networks in 19 other states. That means a road trip from Chicago all the way to the East Coast is covered under one unified system. But you know those amazing 50% savings? They can vanish overnight if you ignore the system. A standard $3 fee for an unpaid passenger toll can quickly snowball into a $20 fine for a notice of violation if an invoice gets delayed or lost in the mail, and those fines stack up per toll. A simple daily commute could suddenly cost you hundreds of dollars. It's the ultimate reason to stay automated, stay funded, and avoid that manual route altogether.
Moving right along to Section 2, setting up your account, your very first steps to an open road.
So, to get started on the getipass.com portal, you just enter your basic identity details, accept the terms, and then, pay attention here, the system pauses from multi-factor verification. Make sure you have your email open to grab that passcode. Oh, and here's a huge pro tip for you. Have your vehicle registration handy, and write down your exact license plate numbers before you even start. You've got to input your plates before making the initial payment, and having it ready prevents the portal from timing out on you. Now, if you went ahead and grabbed a physical device at, say, a Jewel Osco or a Road Ranger, you'll need to link it to your new online account. Just flip the device over and look for the 11-digit serial number starting with 015. Enter that entire number online to securely link it. A quick heads up, though, a common place people get stuck is the formatting. Remember to leave out any dashes, spaces, or letters. Just type those straight 11 digits. 40. That is the magic number to get moving. You're going to need to make a minimum initial manual deposit of $40. But don't look at this as a fee. Think of it like your own digital wallet being pre-funded for your future tolls. Also, keep in mind, if you opt for the older battery-operated transponder instead of the new free sticker tag, there's an extra $10 refundable deposit required. All right, Section 3, adding funds to your iPass and keeping your journey moving. Once your account is actually live, you just log in securely to getipass.com, find your balance dashboard, and hit that Add Funds button. You can put in any amount from $40 all the way up to a maximum of $1,000, and then just authorize your payment. It's super secure and updates your balance in real time. While $40 is standard for most drivers, heavy commuters or small business owners usually opt for the higher end to avoid constant reloads. When it comes to actually paying, you've got a few great options to suit your needs. You can use standard credit or debit cards for instant processing. If you want extreme security and want to totally avoid the hassle of updating expired cards, you can link directly to your checking account using an EFT or ACH bank transfer. Or, if you're a cash person, you can pick up iPass gift cards in $20 increments at retail stores and seamlessly redeem those vouchers online. Okay, we really need to talk about automatic replenishment because this is the absolute secret weapon to preventing account depletion and saving you massive amounts of mental bandwidth. By pre-authorizing the tollway to charge a linked payment method when your prepaid balance drops below a specific trigger point, you're essentially setting up an automatic failsafe, meaning you never have to manually check your balance before hitting the road. Think of this system like your personal accountant, constantly watching your balance. The second it drops below $10, boom, it automatically triggers a minimum $20 deposit or 10% of your monthly average, whichever is higher. So if you drive heavily one month, the system dynamically scales up that auto-replenishment to match your travel habits. It guarantees you never ever hit zero and risk a violation.
Moving on to Section 4, managing payment issues and overcoming tollway obstacles.
So, the number one reason auto-replenishment fails? Simply an expired credit card. A great pro tip is to set a calendar reminder on your phone for the month your linked card expires so you can update it proactively. Also, watch out for returned checks. That'll hit you with a steep $25 fee. And why does all this matter? Because if a failed payment drops your account below $0, it gets suspended and you instantly lose that amazing 50% toll discount.
If you ever do run into a complex issue, don't panic. Whether you get stuck with a duplicate transaction, a rejected card, or some weird billing anomaly, you can always use the Tollway's online form or call customer support directly at 1-800-UC-PASS. The customer service agents can actually view your real-time transponder hits and correct duplicate charges on the spot, making the call absolutely well worth your time.
Finally, Section 5, tips for seamless travel and maximizing your iPass experience.
If you're a multi-car household, you don't need separate funds tying up your money. You can utilize a shared balance. Picture having a primary commuter car and a weekend family SUV. Instead of micromanaging two totally different accounts, all your registered family vehicles and their transponders draw from one single prepaid $40 pot. It makes family accounting incredibly easy and keeps everything consolidated.
The Tollway also offers some incredible financial flexibility. If you meet specific income guidelines, specifically at or below 250% of the federal poverty guidelines, the iPass Assist program drastically lowers the required deposits. Eligible families can actually open an account for just $4 to $20. It is a fantastic initiative that keeps the roads financially accessible for absolutely everyone who needs to commute.
A few final pro tips. Definitely download the official Illinois Tollway app to manage notifications and track your balance on the go. Remember to swap your old chunky battery transponders for the new eco-friendly windshield sticker tags. And here's a critical safety net. If you make a mistake and travel without your iPass, use the pay-by-plate feature within 14 days. You simply go online, enter your plate, and pay the toll to avoid any fines. It is a literal get-out-of-jail-free card. So what does this all mean for you? Are you ready to implement these steps, confidently manage your funds, and totally transform your daily driving experience? This whole system is designed to save you time and money, provided you keep your account active and properly funded. Let's make sure you never have to scramble for exact change on the highway ever again.
Just a quick disclaimer before we wrap up. Technology moves fast. While this information is totally up to date at the time of filming, toll systems and websites can change, so always double-check the official Illinois Tollway website for the latest details. But really, ask yourself, how many hours of your life and how many hard-earned dollars have you wasted waiting in line to hand over physical cash at a booth? You now have the exact blueprint to take back your commute. Make sure to subscribe to this explainer for more useful guides, and we'll see you out on the open road.